is blowing me is like, if I would know, I'm not open. Like, to me, a threesome, I'm not really feeling that. But I always said, like, maybe if I went out the country, it was a random woman, we would never see her again, and we did it, maybe I would do it. I would do it. But like, it blows me. Like, if I'm asleep and I wake up, when someone just asked me this, and I wake up and my man is having sex with that woman,
with that girl,
everyone, okay, I'm losing it.
You was drunk, passed out.
No, she should be gone. As soon, there's two things. She should be out of there. As soon as he nuts, and it should not be from you, it has to still be from me, then you have to go. It's no spending the night. It's no I'm asleep and I'm not going to sleep until you're out of there, ho. And if I wake up and you're writing something next to me, it's blowing me. I'm losing it. Like, I'm losing my mind. What you mean you doubling back on the sex?
You was asleep. Hold on. We was watching a movie. You fell asleep.
You shouldn't be watching see, this is where men say, why are you watching a movie with a whore?
Because you fell asleep. Because that's what we was all doing.
No. We're not watching. That's where I draw the line. It would never get to that.
Wake up.
We're not watching movies. Anyways, so let's move on to the next thing.
Crazy.
That would blow me. I'm not having, that's my biggest thing. Like, I'll do it, but the bitch has to go.
I made some wings. You was asleep. We ate the wings.
You're not making food. No.
We can't do nothing.
No. There's no making food. Like, what are you talking about? There's no eating after.
She told me how good my wings was.
I don't even want to know her name. I don't even want us to know the name of the girl.
You set it up, though.
You know, it was a pickup. We're out the country. It was a pickup. She's there. She's at the club or something. Okay, cool. We did that. You got to go. We never seeing you again. We're not exchanging numbers. We don't know your name. I'm never going to see you, and this man is never going to see you ever again. You're out. You're out of there. That's the only way I would do that. Threesome, that's the only way. And I'm done after that. And then I don't even want to ever...
What if she was licking my toes? You walk up to the toes getting licked.
I'm out. I'm not even doing this no more.
Seems to prove my point that women are visual-based creatures, right? They're very judgmental and they're very worried about getting judged. Her saying that I would have a threesome out the country as long as I didn't know the girl, nobody would know. So think about that for a minute. A lot of y'all just gonna limit that into a threesome. What do you think when she go on these girls' trips? What do you think she's doing? Okay? When she go on these girls' trips or these solo business trips, what do you think she doing? Oh, my husband will never find out. Or they go on these vacations to get trains ran on them. Real talk. That's why dudes don't fuck with flight attendants and dudes don't fuck with nurses, traveling nurses, or women that travel a lot. They go out here and they get trains ran on them, and then you got the women comment, "Well, men do it." Men don't have the power to make that happen. Most time, men gotta finance it, or men gotta game up. They gotta be able to speak up to a woman, and when they go abroad, women are always gonna be open for sex. 7-11, 24/7. They always gonna be open for sex. A guy is going to try them. Or all they got to do is come on to a guy. Most guys ain't turning down the box, okay? So this is let you know, they're aesthetic based. Like when I talk about how, most women today only want to be mothers based on the fact of the visuals through social media. Black women make up the majority. They make up the largest percentage of social media users. You can look it up. And a lot of women are living through social media. So they see the women doing things with their daughters on Mother's Day. They see the wedding pictures, or they see the boyfriend date night pictures and all that type of stuff. Now they want that. They want that. But they don't know what go in behind all of that. So they're fine with sharing men. I say this all the time. They're fine with sharing men. They just don't want to get embarrassed by the world. They don't want to get exposed by the world. And what I find funny is they don't mind exposing themselves. When they make these videos about, taking dudes for money or robbing dudes even if they parody or satire videos, they don't care nothing about these videos. They don't care nothing about every video. If you notice with the majority of these women, especially in the community, they showing their ass. They hide that stomach and show that ass. Or if it's the titties, they showing the titties. But that's not embarrassing. What's embarrassing is, us sharing one guy. When we all know you doing it anyway. That's a fact. We all know y'all doing it anyway. The statistics point to y'all having babies and sex with the same guy. This is why, I seen a few guys talk about the Essence article that Bop wrote, that UK Bop, and I seen MTR talk about it, and I talked about it on the main channel. But the thing about this is, the thing that he missed and a lot of guys missed was that they're blurring out their faces because they're sharing the same guy. That's why they blurring out their faces. That's what they missing, bro. They're sharing the same man. They're sharing the same man. So she like, off the country, as long as nobody knows. And they can hide their dirt. And that's what women do best. They hide their dirt. They hide it. They be like, oh, don't nobody know, it don't count. It counts on your body count. It counts on your psychologically. It counts on all of that. Instead of just saying, you know what, I wouldn't do no threesome. That ain't really me. No, she would. But it ain't that she had an ethical reason why. The point was, I don't want nobody to know about it. That's it. I don't want nobody to know I'm a slut. I'm a hoe. That's it. And that's how they move. They want to keep up this precious image that they not a slut, they not a hoe, that they good. They not, bro. They not. Women are worse than the men out here. And I always point to the fact that there's a large percentage of men that are virgins. I believe around 30% to 33%, 30-some percent of men are virgins. Where's the virgin epidemic for women? Ain't one. They barely getting to 13 virgins. You know what I'm saying? This is what? They don't hold each other accountable. They don't tell their daughters not to do what they did. You know what? And they may, but my daughter saw them moving like whores. That's why y'all the women play a very good role as actresses, acting like they're nice and there ain't shit. That the vast majority of American women ain't shit. Women in general. You just think some of them other women nice and they smile and they don't speak English at all. It's just they like the aesthetics. I asked the girl, why is it the infatuation with tall guys? Oh, I think it's just the aesthetics. Nothing of tangible. Not I need to get the condensed milk from the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? Nothing of tangible. It's how it looks. All they are visual creatures. It's not the substance. It's just, okay. Oh, man, the box, it looks pretty. It got a big bow on there. I don't care if the box have nothing in it. The box is pretty. And it doesn't matter if it's a big box and it may be a little, ramped up, but then again, it's $1 million in that box. They don't care. They like the visual. It's all about visuals, bro. They can care less about substance. They like how a relationship look until they get in one and they don't want to do anything. They like the way children look until they have children and they don't want to cook, clean, and be mothers. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. They like the way a car look and they buy it and got so many fucking recalls. You know what I'm saying? And now they stressing. They like the way a house look. No, they can't afford it, but gonna pay that high ass interest rate because they like how it look. Don't look at the substance. Don't look at the numbers. Don't look what's inside the box. Don't look what's in the small print. That's them. And a lot of y'all think it's about the threesome. No, it's about the fact. It's about the fact that these women, as long as they don't get exposed, they fine. As long as the world don't know, they fine. And this is how they move, bro. This is why there's a bunch of diseases spread around. This is why a lot of dudes don't trust women. This is why marriages don't last. You know how many dudes I know that be hitting on married chicks, bro? That sleep with married chicks. But as long as they don't know. As long as the world don't know, but God see you, the universe see it, and you're gonna pay for it. And men they spare women, bro. I say this all the time. Men spare women. Men spare women. Because if men really aired out women about how they move and relationships and all, if men really aired women out like they could and said they side of the story, how it's just the man cheat, the man ain't shit, the man is this, right? But if we really aired them out for the shit they did, it would all make sense. It would blow up the whole spot. How many dudes spare women because they women? I really think dudes should stop sparing women. Mothers, sisters, girlfriends, fiancés, wives. Y'all should start telling it how it is. I think that's the final blow. That's what's really gonna destroy it. Once dudes start, really exposing women for the pieces of shit that a lot of them are, and it just look like the men are pieces of shit because women go online and women lie, you're most likely going to get the truth about what happened with what happened in a relationship. The closer to the truth is gonna be from the man. And when you hear his side of the story, it's all gonna make sense. What are you doing in the middle of the street, bro? Like, these fucking Mexicans, bro. Can't drive. But you're gonna be, oh, okay. That's why they really, bro, like really, it's just it's hard, man, because you say you just on a situation, recreational base, but then again, you gotta strap up, and the shit you can catch with strapping up. It's just to the point where I believe the smart guys are continuing to be the virgins. I think the smart guys are the virgins, bro, because to be honest with you, a woman just a headache. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the love, support. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Peace.